All right, a quick garden tour. May 17th, 2026. And I believe I have all of the garden in. Just kind of taking a look here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different blueberry bushes. They seem to be getting stronger and stronger every year. And then this bed here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sweet potato plants. Then along the edge here, that's I guess sort of a regular bok choy and then a purple bok choy. This bed right here, we have cucumbers planted here. And then we have a couple rows of carrots and some lettuce and some radishes planted in here. This row here, green onions, or scallions, I guess. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different kale plants. And then along this edge are sugar snap peas. Then along the pathway here, in this bed we have some red lettuce and some green lettuce. In between the lettuce we have leeks. Right here we have cilantro growing up, and then these are onions over here. And then in containers on the pathway we have some Thai basil, dill, rosemary, oregano, chives, sage, thyme. And then we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Yukon Gold potatoes in the grow bags here. Very convenient having those in grow bags. Whenever you need potatoes, you pick up a bag, you dump it out. Potatoes are all nice and clean. It's really, really easy. All right, then heading into the main garden. This first bed here, we have shallots here. And we have, I believe, white Spanish onions here. And then the rest of this row all the way down, I don't know, 30 feet or 25 feet, that's all going to be sweet corn. I think we have 4 rows of sweet corn in there. And this next bed here, these are 3 different kinds of onions. We have 2 green cabbage, and the rest of this row, it's about 36 or 40 cauliflower plants. In this next row, we have tomatoes, we have basil, and we have peppers. The tomatoes in this row are all Roma tomatoes, and we just sort of zigzag. Tomato, 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 and so on, kind of zigzag. And then between the tomatoes, like here and here, all on that row we have peppers. And between the tomatoes on this row, we have basil growing. So I think we have 8 Roma tomatoes on this side. And just because of the way we planted it, I think we have 7 Roma tomatoes on this side. And then just a good variety of peppers. There's a pepper called roulette, which is supposedly a mild pepper, but tastes like a habanero, buchalokia, I think maybe a jalapeno, habanero. Then I think we have an orange pepper, orange bell pepper, and yellow bell pepper. All right, and then down the row with the trellis here, we started with some shallots on the end here. 1 zucchini plant here, giving it plenty of room. Here we have a couple different tomato plants. Down this side of the row here, these are all peppers. hot peppers, red peppers, and so on, all down this row. And then on the other side, or sort of in the middle, I guess, we have a bunch of different tomato plants. So the Roma tomatoes are called determinate tomatoes, which means they grow to a certain size. The fruit ripens relatively the same time frame. Makes it easy for harvesting a lot of tomatoes at once. Down the row of tomatoes here with the trellis, these are more vining tomatoes, and the plan is to let one branch vine up here and be tied up here, and then have another branch vine up over here and be tied up over here. Get 2 or 3 branches. I might do one just straight up in the middle as well. But yeah, so we've got a number of different types of tomatoes. I believe I started the majority of these from seeds. This one already has some, is already getting flowers on it. A little too early for that, I think. All right, so down this next row, here we just have a couple patches of strawberries growing. Then we put up just I made a quick little teepee out of PVC pipe. These are all purple pole beans. So those are, they'll trellis right up. They're used just like a traditional green bean would be used. So just purple in color, which should be kind of fun. And then in this bed we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pepper plants. I think they're a couple Anaheim peppers, a couple Jimmy Nardello peppers, I think purple bell peppers in there as well. And then in this row, so this row is majority of this is broccoli, and we have the hoops over here, and we'll lay down some bug netting over the top of that so the yellow cabbage butterflies don't come along and lay their eggs and get the worms and caterpillars in the broccoli. And then just right down at the end here we have 6 red cabbage plants. So I feel pretty good about the amount, the spacing, and so on of plants that we got in the main garden. At least we have plants is right here. These are all different types of squash. So we do have one zucchini here, and we have a pumpkin, we have a watermelon, and probably an acorn squash and a butternut squash, and just different kind of squashes. And what's really nice, they vine so far. I'll probably take one of these and I'll just vine it along the house over here. Take one of these, I'll probably let it vine here. And then the rest, they'll just sort of vine out that way and fill in over the top of all of the wood chips. So it ends up looking really, really lush and green in here when all of those get, when all of those start branching out and so forth. So that's kind of where we are with the garden. I sure hope you enjoyed this little video.